So guys, I don't know what today, today this is a really nice day. I feel like it's a spring day. Like you could look outside and you're like, oh, it's spring. Like all the trees are getting all their leaves back and all the weeds are growing hella fucking hard in the yard. Um it's actually pretty funny. I don't know. I feel like today's channeled message is just to enjoy your present moment. Enjoy your present moment. Really allow yourself to be happy and to be into what it is that you're doing right now, because you're not going to be doing it for forever. And I feel like sometimes we can take for granted our present reality because we're so focused on our future and the things that we want and obtaining them, and sometimes you can really miss the small things. Today I had an interview, and they ask you a series of questions and you have to answer them, of course. And I answered all the questions, and after I got done with the interview, I really took a moment to sit in that energy of wow, I am a really good person. I know myself so well, and I have really great attributes, and I'm not just speaking from a place of first of all, I'm not lying. Second of all, I'm not speaking of a lot of what I said to her came from my heart, and I feel like a lot of people don't always speak from their heart. A lot of people don't always speak from their heart, and they can speak from a very logical standpoint. And I think for me, throughout my whole entire life, being honest has really gotten me very far. There's been times where I've been arrested before, and I told the cop honestly what was going on, and he was very sympathetic to my situation and what was actually taking place. So much so that I didn't get in trouble. Nothing happened. He actually gave me advice and, referenced me to somebody that got me in somewhere that really helped me in the long run, making connections and stuff. And that's all because I was genuine with him. I actually told him what was going on, and he actually asked from a place of caring and not being a smart ass. I feel like a lot of people in my life have looked at me a certain way, because if you go to my social medias and stuff, I'm very, I would call myself poetic, but I have a very unique way of looking at things, and I have always maintained a positive demeanor and attitude, and internal reality is just very positive, and how I look on the outside, I'm very attractive. These things have always led people to believe that, my life is easy, and, my struggle isn't actually what it is, which has led people to treat me a certain type of way. But that is so much surface level stuff that they don't understand the reason, even though I'm going through hard times, the reason I can't always be happy and smile is because I'm continuously being blessed. There's nothing that I've been through and just everything was just falling apart and just going wrong. I definitely say the last 2 years of my life were going that way, but even along that journey, I was blessed. I have a child. I learned what I want my passion and my career to be. I really got to sit with myself and heal myself, and that is a gift in itself. And that was something that I really, really needed. And I learned so much throughout that time that I don't view any of what I've been through as just this horrible, situation. And for a long time, because of that, it was hard for me to ask for help, because I always just was I'm doing okay. But that just is a trauma response. You have to know when you're going through trauma and when you actually need help from people, so that you can receive the help that it is that you need. But that honesty, that level of being vulnerable, is truly what has set me free from experiencing, you know, anything worse than what I've been through. Like, I truly do believe that, you know, the infinite source is always with me. It's always present, and I am just extremely connected to it, listening to my intuition, allowing myself the capacity to evolve and understand, like, that I don't have to hold on from everything from the past. Like, it's okay to move forward and look, you have to look forward to better things. Lately, I feel like the collective and myself have been in a state of, every time we make steps to move forward, we get reminded of the past. We get reminded of something that didn't go right. We get reminded of, you know, what happened the last time we tried to do this. And that can start to formulate in our brains as almost manifesting a negative outcome based on what we've been through. And I don't think people are aware of how important it is to monitor your thoughts and be mindful of what it is. Be mindful of what it is you're thinking, because they truly do manifest. Me maintaining a positive attitude and continuously going about my journey as if I was already given everything that I wanted has pulled me closer to what it is that I actually want. So I don't have any regrets, nor do I think you should have any regrets about your life or how you want to live or what decisions or choices that you want to make, because true happiness is whatever it is for you. And if there are people that are standing in the way of that, you have to nip them in the bud, because this life is yours to live. Otherwise you wouldn't be alive. Like, and you know, a lot of people are afraid to let go of what they're familiar with because they don't know what the other side of it looks like. But when you understand that everything in life happens for the reason and with the intention to teach you something about yourself, about life, about the spiritual journey. This ant is literally, there's an ant on my bed. He's walking right towards me. Is it because of my high vibrational speaking? When you see little shit, oh god, distracting. But when you just stay aware and don't keep feeling like everybody feels obligated to something or someone, and I'm like, now I feel like it's the time to feel obligated to your wants and your needs and what works for you. That is what you should be obligated to. Self. Hi. What is this? You found it? You want to take it with you? Here you go. Say hey. Say hey, YouTube. Say hey, YouTube. True. You said it? No. Yes, baby. You can't get on the bed. Because mommy's making a video. She wants you to mess up the camera. Can you say hi? Say hi. Say hi. Say hey. Say hey. Say hey. You just go cheese. Say cheese. Say cheese. Say cheese. That's good. You sweet baby. Your medicine, or are you faking? Is that extra part fake? You can tell me. Yeah, it was. Okay. Mommy's also. No. But yeah, guys, I really do just feel like the obligation has to be held for self, because when you think about all the people, especially if you are a person who is a healer or any type of spiritualist, you know how much effort and energy you put into helping other people. And you know that at the end of the day, you really, when it comes to, you know that you're capable of saving yourself, but you're aware now that you would like to also be the person on the receiving end of being saved. And I feel like you should allow yourself to have that. Like, you should allow yourself to receive in whatever way it is that you want to receive. You should allow yourself to, and you should open yourself up to the fact that us as healers also need to be healed as well. And we do our own work, of course, but I just think community and the assistance from others is important. Is important. And, you know, don't be afraid to let go of those things that don't allow you to fully do and be who it is that you want to be, and do what it is that you want to do. Yeah, I think that's all I got for you guys today. I've already done a reading today, and I did a reading for someone. If you're interested in receiving a reading from me, check out the description box. But I did a reading for someone today, and it really made me, it was like I resonate with this very, very strongly, and it reminded me of what it was. I don't know, it just reminded me of what it was that I was doing wrong, and it really helped me correct my train of thought and where my thoughts were going, because I was starting to, I've never been a person to do something and worry about how. I just did it, and it gets done. And lately I've been more of like, well, how this and how that, and it's because I have a child. And when you have a child, you know, you pre-plan for everything. But my life right now is teaching me and showing me what it truly means to be blessed, and what it truly means to be a part of this ascension, going through these portals, unlocking new, wow, I just seen something completely different. That was crazy. Wow, that really just scared me. It didn't scare me, but it was definitely humbling. I was like, I just seen the most majestic, like, it's just like this, okay, it looked like a man was standing behind me, and like all I seen was his outline, and it was like dark, but the way he moved, like, it was so like majestically. I'm like, oh wow, hello spirit. Hello spirits. Anyways, right, whatever. So live it up, guys. Really allow yourself to enjoy this summer and experience whatever it is that you want to experience. Have fun. Just have fun. Like, loosen up and have fun. And make decisions, and realize that it's okay to make decisions based off of how you feel. Like, it's okay. Like, it's truly, truly okay. Because a lot of people do it. They use their own logic to make it make sense, but they really think it from a feeling place. And I think a lot of people don't realize how feeling literally runs logic. Like, feeling is what makes the logic. The flow, the water, everything. It's what makes it make sense. And if you don't understand that, then I don't know. Anyways, all of that to say, have a great day, guys, and stay blessed, stay protected, keep praying, and keep learning. I have been slightly right? I was gonna see, and like also stop the negative self-talk, because I'm always the first to tell myself like what I'm not doing, but I've been actually doing a lot of what I'm being called to do right now. So allow yourself to do whatever it is that you're being called. I know when you watch collective messages and stuff like that, and people are telling you that, you know, you're a part of the collective, and you are because you're watching the content, you still have to decipher what timeline you're on and what it is that you should be doing. So right now for me is my time to actually enjoy my life and, you know, go after these opportunities and get out the fucking house, because I've been in the house for as long as I've been back home. But everything's changing, everything's evolving, and I'm really happy. A lot of great opportunities, a lot of shit coming. I'm excited to share it with you guys. But until then, see you guys later. Bye.